Root hair cells are single tubular root cells. Their distinctive lateral elongation increases the surface of exchange between the plant's root system and the soil, and the cell membrane of the root hair cell is selectively permeable. Water enters through the root hair cells via osmosis down the water potential gradient through the selectively permeable cell surface membrane. As this happens, the water potential of the root hair cell becomes greater than the adjacent cell, and hence, as seen in the animation, water moves from the root hair cell to the neighboring cortical cell down the water potential gradient. Mineral salts enter the cell either by diffusion or active transport. If their concentration is higher in the cell solution compared to the cell sap, minerals enter the cell via diffusion down the concentration gradient. If their concentration is lower in the cell solution compared to the cell sap, minerals are absorbed by active transport against a concentration gradient. Cellular respiration in the root hair cells generate energy for this process. This process requires oxygen. Water travels through the cortex, endodermis, phloem, and cambium to reach the xylem. The water then travels up the xylem to other parts of the plant.
Now we'll be talking about stem. As you can see in the animation, the water molecules are traveling up the xylem. How does that work? There are three main reasons. Firstly, it's due to transpiration where water evaporates from the leaves through the stomata, creating a water potential gradient from the high concentration of water at the stem to the lower concentration at the leaves, causing it to flow up. Secondly, there is root pressure. When the mineral salts are absorbed into the xylem, it gives it a lower water potential. Water from the soil performs osmosis to the stem, forcing water to flow up due to the high pressure. Lastly, there's capillary action, which is the force of attraction between the water molecules and the xylem cell walls, which creates surface tension to pull the water up. Next is about the structure of the leaves. We can see that the stronger xylem vessels are nearer to the center to provide strength to the stem and act like an internal scaffolding.
Now we will be talking about the leaf and its two functions, transpiration and wilting. The process of transpiration is as follows. Water moves up from the soil into the plant roots, up through the sapwood into the leaves. The water, warmed up by the sun, turns into vapor, evaporates, and passes out through thousands of tiny stomata, mostly found on the underside of the leaf surface. This is transpiration. The importance of transpiration is to ensure a stable temperature in the leaves as the plant stays under the sun for prolonged periods of time every day, causing them to overheat. Thus, when transpiration occurs, the water vapor cools the leaf by carrying away the heat.
There are a few factors affecting transpiration. One of them is temperature. The higher the temperature, the more transpiration occurs. Another factor is wind speed. The faster the wind speed, the slower the rate of transpiration. There are more factors like surrounding air pressure and humidity. Next, about wilting. It occurs when the plant loses more water than it gains. When this happens, the plant will start to curve and bend downwards to reduce surface area exposed to the sun. This reduces water loss.